Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you all have a coffee in one hand and your other hand free to go ahead and click subscribe, and we're gonna jump straight into the video. So the reason we're here today is to look at the difference between general and niche stores and which you should open. Now, it's a really tough decision because they both have so many pros and cons, but I'm going to be showing you the upside and downsides of both types of stores and exactly what they mean. So first up, what is the difference between a general and a niche store? A general store is a store that can literally sell anything you could ever think of. Think electrical gadgets, women's accessories, lamps, homeware, or toys that you can play a prank on your girlfriend or boyfriend. Whereas a niche store focuses on one common theme, such as plants. Now, in this niche category, you can still go quite broad, such as homeware, meaning anything for your home, or you could go even more niche and just sell lamps. For beginners, a general store can be a more lucrative option in comparison with niche-based stores. However, niche stores have been proven to be more profitable in the long term. I think that there's only one way to really settle this, and that is diving into the pros and cons of each type of store. Let's go. So let's start with general stores. For general stores, no research is strictly necessary. When you start, you can just fill your store with any products that catch your eye and wait for purchases without really needing to learn anything about that specific market. This means that the product choice is huge, and it makes for a great testing opportunity to see which products sell and which don't. It means that you can look at any products that are trending at the moment and import all of them to your store and let your customers enjoy a wide variety of assorted items. This means that the circle of potential buyers is also really wide. Now, this kind of sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, that's because there are a lot of cons to opening a general store too. So a couple of these cons are that product-related tasks can be really overwhelming because you have so many different types of products, you might not know where to start, and the competition is way too intense. Opening a general store is probably the easiest store to open, so you're going to be competing with anybody else who also has a general store. Because of the variety of products, it also makes making a proper marketing strategy really, really difficult. If you're using SEO, it's nearly impossible to rank for your keywords. And it's really hard to choose where you focus, so which products you're focusing on and delegating your marketing budget accordingly, because you'll still need a strong marketing budget per product for it to reach your potential audience. Having said this though, Chris Wayne opened a general dropshipping store about 2 years ago, and he is now making between $59,000 and $120,000 per month in revenue. If you take a look at his store, you can see why. He's done it up so it looks very, very professional. Moving on to the niche. Moving on to the niche stores. So the pros of opening a niche store is it's much, much easier to manage. They usually have a well-defined product range and a moderate competition. Your targeted marketing strategy is going to be much easier too, because it's easier to build understandable customer profiles as well as efficient SEO. So you can really carve out who exactly your customer is and then target your marketing to those people. Because you own a niche store, there are usually higher conversion rates too, because people are able to relate and trust your brand more than they were otherwise. However, the cons are that you need to spend a lot more time researching these products because it will take a long time to build your store and your marketing strategy around these. So you need to know that they're going to be able to sell before you put too much time and energy into setting up your niche store. It also means that you can only test one niche at a time, so it'll take a lot longer to test different products. Now, let's explore some of these stores. So it's not only dropshipping that uses these store types. There are many high street retail stores that also use general and niche categories, like H&M, for example. I'm sure everybody knows H&M. So their niche is fashion, It's quite a wide niche because they do women, men, kids, and now they're also doing H&M home. So they have kind of broadened their niche, but their category still lies under fashion. So we can see here that they do all sorts of jumpers and blazers and any type of clothing that you can really think of. Now, another store that sells clothes is Aldi. That's right. You may have thought that Aldi just sold groceries, but no, they sell a whole range of products. Look at this, ready for Valentine's Day. So they do food, flowers, sewing machines, toys, duvet covers, and clothing. But if you were to choose, if you were going to go shopping for your clothes at H&M or Aldi, which would you choose? Another niche store is Jessop's. Yes, they say that image is everything. So they are dedicated to selling cameras, photos, prints, and anything that's photography or video related. Let's take a look. They do cameras, photo printing, drones, and printers. They also do accessories that you would need for your camera equipment. And rather than importing their products from, say, AliExpress, they sell products from well-known brands such as Canon, DJI, and Sony. But I do know one more store who sells camera products, and that store is Argos. Argos is very much one of the most well-known general stores, and they have made it very convenient to go and pick up your products, whatever that might be in the world. So they sell jewelry, they sell hair dryers, they sell almost anything that you can think of, bedding, home inspiration, everything. But yes, they also sell camera equipment. Now they have made themselves very trusted by selling a lot of well-known brands. But at the same time, if you were specifically going to a store to buy a camera, would you choose Jessop's or would you choose Argos? Coming to the end of this video, I have seen a lot of pros and cons with both stores. You can see how with a general store, you'd have a much wider audience base, and with your niche store, it's much easier to build a targeted audience base. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you think it's a better idea to open a general store or a niche store? Do we have any dropshippers out there who have tested both and have come to a preference of just one store type? I would love to hear from you in the comments below and see if there's any general preference between each. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you here next time, so don't forget to subscribe. Bye.